Greetings everyone, I'm Dr. Anth. This video continues the discussion of America's 12 regions with a focus on the Midlands. The original zone of the Midlands was New Jersey, most of Pennsylvania, and northern Ohio. The Midlands later spread to northern Indiana, northern Illinois, Iowa, northern Missouri, northeast Kansas, eastern Nebraska, a strip of the Dakotas, and the Oklahoma Panhandle. However, most of this discussion will focus on the original region, in particular on Pennsylvania, as Philadelphia, a most important colonial city, was in Pennsylvania. The Midlands in Pennsylvania consists of the southeast lowlands, the river valleys, and the Allegheny Plateau in the northwest of the state. King Charles II owed the Penn family a huge debt. In 1681, the king paid off the debt by granting William Penn 45,000 square miles of land in the English colonies. Penn named this land Pennsylvania, or Penn's Woods. Penn was a Quaker, so Pennsylvania became a haven for Quakers who built a meeting house in 1683. However, Penn was open-minded and invited immigrants of other faiths to also settle in Pennsylvania. And unlike in other colonies where the native populations were pushed off their lands, Penn worked with the Lenape Indians to achieve a peaceful coexistence. Penn founded the city of Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love, in 1682. Penn believed that citizens should have, quote, a voice in government, the right of trial by jury, and liberty of conscience. However, despite Philadelphia being the city of brotherly love, slavery existed in Pennsylvania. Enslaved West Central Africans were sold in Philadelphia in 1684. The Quakers led the first protest against slavery in 1688. However, it wasn't until 1780 that the Pennsylvania General Assembly passed the Gradual Abolition Act, which slowly ended slavery in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania was the first state to end the practice of slavery. Every individual born into slavery after 1780 would become free when they reached adulthood. According to the 1790 census, there were just over 3,700 enslaved black people in Pennsylvania and just over 6,500 free black people. By 1820, 10% of Philadelphia's population were free black citizens who created a vibrant community that drew black individuals from other states. James Forten was the wealthiest black man in Philadelphia. St. Thomas African Episcopal Church was founded in 1792. A large group of German Mennonite immigrants arrived in Pennsylvania in 1683. Penn sold them land that became known as Germantown. Another wave of German speakers immigrated to Pennsylvania between 1727 and 1775. These Amish settled the farmland, and became known as Pennsylvania Dutch, a mispronunciation of Deutsch or German. Regional foods associated with Pennsylvania Dutch include shoofly pie, a very sweet pie whose main ingredient is molasses, and the German staple meal of ham, cabbage, and potatoes. The Amish have large families, which means more and more land needs to be brought under cultivation. The Midlands spread westward in part due to the spread of Amish families. On this ancestry map, you can see that the color blue, indicating German ancestry, closely matches the spread of the Amish and of the Midlands, which became the breadbasket of the United States. Pork bellies and wheat are traded on the Chicago Board of Trade. Although the Midlands began in Pennsylvania, in the 21st century, the state that is most completely within the Midlands is Iowa. Based on the Human Development Index, Iowa is on the upper edge of the middle range on the index. This would indicate that farming is still good for a state's economy, but the question is, are these truly family farms or families working for agribusiness? Pennsylvania, which is not purely a Midland state, is in the middle of the range of the Human Development Index. The Amish were opposed to slavery, so slavery did not spread west with the spread of the Midlands. The one exception is Missouri, which I will discuss in a future video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to my channel.